Welcome to Consumer Problems in Clothing. I'm Miss Long, and I wanted to hop on here and give you a quick little introduction and welcome to our course. You can see that I'm on Blackboard, and I am in our Syllabus and Schedule tab that you're going to see right here on this left-hand menu. Above that is the Announcements tab, but I'll cover that in just a minute. The thing that you're seeing here is what I'm calling the short syllabus. For that, it just gives you a quick little one-page introduction to the course. On the right-hand side of the screen here, you're going to see my information. If you'll note, I am only virtual for office hours during the summer, but if there's a time that you need to meet outside of these, I'm happy to set something up with you. You can click on office hours right here on the screen, or you can find that in several other places as well. The important dates, these are just a handful of things that I've pulled out, so you'll definitely want to go and look at that detailed schedule for all of the other dates. If you keep scrolling down, you're going to see our textbook. This is something that you're going to need, so I would definitely encourage you to get this rather quickly so that you'll be able to complete the class. The library does have one book that you can check out, but sometimes it's easier if you have your own. It has been in circulation for a little while, so there should be several of those. So let me just kind of scroll down a little bit more. This pie chart is going to be the breakdown of our course. There are 640 total points, but you're going to see something called 10 journal reflections that I'm going to talk about a little bit more in detail in a second. So scrolling down, this just talks about our course, some of the learning objectives, some of the assignments that we'll be completing, but then also some of those university policies that you need to familiarize yourself with. And this video that you're seeing here is just another introduction to the course, and I talk about that a little bit more in depth about what we do for the class and who I am. So that's there to view if you would like. This below the video here, this is going to be our course schedule. This is going to be your best friend this semester, or should I say over the next few weeks. So I will just kind of talk through a little bit about it. There are several ways that you can access this. You can click this and it'll take you directly to the Google Doc link. This will be the PDF version, or you're welcome to scroll through on this screen here. Some of the formatting is a little funny on this version. But for this, it's something that I've tried to really do Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday due dates so that you have entire weekends to work on things. And hopefully with it being consistent, it's going to help you with planning and preparation. So if you look at the schedule, you're going to see things like this that have the parentheses and then the M and a number. If you look, that's going to tell you your point value and then also the module that you can locate that in. I've got that listed here, but then I also have like a little note to tell you what that means down here in case you forget. So this would be, for this one, it's 20 points and it's located in module 1. And so that way it'll hopefully help you stay on top of everything so that you're not falling behind. Again, multiple ways to view that tentative schedule, but it's very important. So if you keep scrolling down past the schedule, you're going to see our full-length syllabus that has everything in it, and that is what you're going to take the syllabus quiz on. So refer back to this at a later time if you need to, but please initially start off reviewing it. The course messages link that I have there, this is in 2 places also on Blackboard. I just prefer messages through Blackboard so that I can come here and click on it. It's easier for me to manage, but during the summer, it's not as bad. So if you send something to my email, it probably won't get lost in the summer. But if you click on course messages, you'll see that pop up. You just click on create message right here, and then you'll indicate who you're sending it to. So it is located underneath the syllabus and schedule tab, but then also over here on that left-hand menu. Same thing, takes you to the same place. All right, so looking at this menu, let's kind of talk through some of these things. This announcements tab is where I'll post all of our announcements, but I'll also push those to your email as well with that. And I'll try to do those a few times a week in the summer class. And then if there's anything else that needs to be shared, I'll do that through this announcements tab as well. I am going to share more frequently over the next 5 weeks just because it's a summer class. But if you need something else or need a different way to handle that, just let me know. The next thing is the syllabus and schedule tab that we've already talked about. That one is an important one and a big one. But the next one that we want to look at is going to be this online classroom. That one is pretty much where everything is going to happen for the entire semester. Everywhere that you need access to will be located in here for the most part, or at least linked in here. And so if you look, the class is broken up into 4 different units, 15 different modules. And so the first one up here is a getting started module. You'll click on this and it'll take you into the module folder to make sure that you're going to be prepared to take an online class with me. Then if you look underneath, you'll see some other modules that are already available to you. If you click on this, we'll take a peek into a module. You're going to see this similar layout for every module. You're going to have the module introduction, and then I have information about the readings because you don't necessarily have to read every single page of that book. It is beautiful and it looks like a coffee table book, but it is a lot if you're trying to do it in a quick semester. So with this, you'll be able to see exactly what you need to be reading in each of those modules. If there are assignments or discussions, those will be posted here as well. So you'll want to make sure that you're going into these actual module classroom folders versus just using the app and the calendar. I've had that happen a few times in previous semesters, and it's just made it more difficult for everyone. The assignment information is normally located underneath any type of information that I want you to review first before you're doing the assignments. So just make sure you're going into those module folders. And I mentioned journal reflections. This is going to be located in every single module folder, but then you also can find that over here on this left-hand menu as well. So let's go ahead and talk about that. These are worth 100 points. I think I've clicked on it. There we go. These are worth 100 points because I really do enjoy getting to go in and read your responses and find out kind of what you're thinking about. There are 15 total opportunities, but you are only responsible for 10 of those. If you want to knock out the first 10, you are welcome to do that. But just note that you have to get 10 and once that date has passed, you can't come back to those. So make sure that you are planning ahead. It is available for you to look at in each of the module folders, or if you click over here, it's going to take you to the same place and you can look to see what each of these are. So plan accordingly. I'll share a separate video kind of walking you through how to actually create the entry, but the only people that will see this are you and I. All right, so let's go back and look at the rest of this menu. I've got the discussions linked directly here. I will also link those in the module folders as well. You've got your journal reflections we just referenced, and then your grades. Make sure that when you're looking at your grades, you go in to view the rubric and the comments that I'll leave. If you find something wrong, let me know. I'm human and make mistakes. So I would be happy to help you understand my feedback or fix anything that I may mess up. The My Instructor tab is going to tell you a little bit about me. You can look and see when office hours are, and it has the link in there as well as in your syllabus and schedule tab. It's located in multiple places. The course messages one, I mentioned that you'll send me a message, preferably instead of using my UCA email. And then the rest of those I'm not really going to do a whole lot with. These are going to be your biggest ones to pay attention to that we've just covered. So what would I recommend doing first? Going into the syllabus and schedule tab, reviewing that, and then getting into that online classroom and starting with that first unit or module 0 so that you can get in there and get going. This will move really quickly. I know it's only 5 weeks, so just please stay on top of everything. I will constantly be connecting with you and reminding you of things. So if you need something, don't hesitate to reach out or come to office hours virtually to see me. All right. I hope that you have a great summer semester, and I look forward to getting to know you over the next few weeks if I don't already.